The outer shell is a crisp, deep-fried barrier. Breaking it reveals a center of neon green pistachio paste and heavy, molten chocolate. Behind the sweets, the scale becomes clear. Multiple beef patties, stacks of crispy onions, and whole dates, all compressed into a single, towering pastry bun. This creation has split the internet. While thousands of viewers see it as an aspirational treat, many others express a visceral disgust at the sheer density of the ingredients. In the UAE, observers coined a term for this specific presentation style: Dubai Dessert Syndrome. It describes a pattern of stacking dramatic layers and lavish garnishes purely for the sake of the spectacle. This dish is an exercise in engineering. Every element is calibrated to trigger a specific neural response through visual stimuli alone. To understand what drives modern human appetite, we have to look past the surface and deconstruct this burger layer by layer. The foundational layer of the burger focuses on its massive physical footprint and the heavy, deep-fried coating. This approach to food has its origins in the high-stakes environment of the State Fair Midway. Fairground vendors perfected the use of shock-value foods, like deep-fried butter Oreos, to capture the attention of a distracted crowd through sheer visual novelty. This diagram shows the progression of the burger arms race, from a standard fast food patty to a human silhouette, and finally to the Guinness World Record holder, a burger weighing over 1,000 kilograms. Deep frying creates a specific golden, crispy texture that communicates an immediate caloric reward to the brain. By utilizing massive scale and fried coatings, these dishes tap into our most basic survival instincts for high-energy fuel. Moving inward from the fried exterior brings us to the meat core, where the focus shifts from quantity to extreme luxury. Over the last 2 decades, the hamburger has been transformed into a high-price status symbol. The current benchmark is the Golden Boy, which carries a price tag of nearly $6,000. This transition was fueled by culinary pioneers like Daniel Boulud, whose DB Royale introduced fine dining ingredients into the traditional burger format. To justify these prices, the meat must be visually distinct. This requires A5 grade Wagyu beef, defined by the dense white marbling of fat throughout the muscle. Adding ultra-rare garnishes, like earthy black truffles, further identifies the dish as a high-status purchase. The ultimate visual signifier of wealth is edible gold leaf. Restaurants like Atmosphere use it to coat their most expensive offerings, signaling exclusivity before a single bite is taken. Integrating Wagyu, truffles, and gold transforms a simple, everyday meal into a theatrical performance designed to be seen. The final layer is the towering crown, marking the shift into the world of viral fusion. This trend, often called Dubai chocolate, relies on a thick chocolate exterior that opens to reveal a creamy green pistachio and Nescafe filling. The appeal is mechanical. The smooth mousse is designed to clash directly with the crunch of the crispy pastry threads. Combining these sweet dessert profiles with savory Wagyu beef creates a jarring friction in our culinary expectations. This chart maps the flavor profile of the burger. Without adjustment, we see extreme spikes in fat and salt content. However, introducing tahini and pickled onions adds the necessary acid and bitterness to bring these elements back into a functional balance. This sweet and savory fusion works because it balances the demands of internet shock value with functioning culinary chemistry. Zooming out, we see the full assembled structure. It is an object that successfully combines the excess of the midway, the status of luxury dining, and the aesthetics of a viral dessert. The modern food industry has reached a turning point where engineering priorities have shifted. The primary goal is no longer to nourish a physical body. Success in this digital age is now measured by whether a dish is intense enough to halt a user's attention mid-swipe. This megaburger is proof of a new rule in dining. If it isn't bold enough to stop your scroll, it doesn't belong on the plate.